everyone, welcome to this video where we are given that Z is inversely proportional to the letter T or the quantity T, and we are also given a value of X and a value of T. So in order to do part A, I would first need an equation connecting Z and T. Okay, and knowing that they are inversely proportional to each other does help, because this is actually the general equation, and in this context I would then be able to apply them accordingly, meaning that my T times my Z will be equals to K, and we are also given the value of T and the value of Z, and that will enable us to find the value of K. So in this case here, the K will be equals to 252. So we would have our equation, very important. Because this equation will help us to find part A, part B, and part C. Okay, so let's continue for part A. Now that we have this equation connecting T and Z, find the value of Z when T equals to 12. That means I would have T is 12, Z, and this will be equals to 252. So I will be able to find my Z. I just have to have 252 divided by 12, and that will give me a value of 21. Okay, and using the same equation, now I am given Z is 36, and this again will be equals to 252. So I will then be able to get my value of T. So my T will be equals to 7. So this is for part B. And now let's move on to part C. When a particular value of T is doubled. So this is important. That means when T is doubled, we will have 2 times T, right? And when we have 2 times T, there will be a new value of Z. Okay? And so in this case, do take note, every time we have a Z, how do we find Z? We always is 252 divided by T, right? And in this case here, the T will be 2T. And let's see what happens to this new value of Z, okay? I am going to rewrite this as, I saw there's a 2 here. This is what we are going to do. I'm going to rewrite it as half times 250 over T. Why does Mr. Tan do that? Because this 250 divided by T happens to be my original value of Z, right? And from this, we could then deduce that the Z, every time we double the T, Z will be half its value. Okay, so that will be the final answer. Therefore, the new value of z will always be equals to half of the new original value of z. With that, we have come to the end of this question, and let's move on to the next question.